Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, this is DemonStarCraft bringing you a game between White Raw, not him, this is actually LiquidTLO, but this will be TLO versus White Raw. TLO being the purple Protoss in the top right, and White Raw being the red Protoss in the bottom left. It's going to be on Xel'Naga Caverns, and this is from the TSL3 qualifying tournament. This is the finals between, obviously, these two people. So, just wanted to cast a game or two. And not to make sentence will I say in a minute. I just got something in my throat. But I haven't forgot about uploading. It's just that for the past week, everything I've tried to upload has failed. So I'm going to try. Basically, I've been trying the same file. I've tried it like 3 times. Then I gave up on that one. Recompressed it. Thought maybe there was something wrong with my file. And tried it again a couple more times, still didn't work, so now I'm just going to do a completely new, fresh cast and see if this will upload. So if you are watching this tomorrow, then fabulous. Fantastical. And let's bring up our production tab, see what's going on here. Probes just being chrono boosted out from both characters. Going to be throwing down their pylons and gateways. So this ought to be interesting to see LiquidTLO, because he used to be Zerg, then he used to be random, then he went primarily to Zerg since the beta. Now he's back to random, so that's why he is Protoss again, or now. And so we all know that Huck, aka Duckload Ra, is always Protoss. So it's a very nice thing to see a random player that can make it in this high of a level, which really says it for TLO, aka also known as the little one. But most people just call him LiquidTLO or TLO. So we do have Cybernetics Core going down for TLO, and is he going to be throwing down his Cybernetics Core? Yes. So, almost identical builds here. There is a simulator being built on the second gas of TLO's, but Huck placed it there. So we have a gas steal from the Protoss. Will he cancel it? No, he will not. He will let it finish. So TLO is going to have a little, fight ahead of him to destroy the simulator, but it does put Huck a tick behind in the economy, since he didn't end up spending that money, and so now he basically has to fund for 3 geysers when he's only going to be using 2. So most people would not care too much about that, but this is on the tip-top level of play, so every penny counts. And so we just got this probe here is just going to be the most annoying thing ever. Going to continue, and he stole a mineral, and now he's going to steal a gas and run away. So 1 gas cube stolen from TLO. I always wonder how they manage to make these pretty cubes out of their little energy beam, but hey, futuristic technologies, that's how it works. I really wonder how the drones manage to get the cute little cubes or whatever they have. Starport going down for LiquidTLO. What is Huck going to do? He's going to get a Twilight Council, so it looks like we might be seeing some Void Rays versus Blink Stalkers, because he is getting his second gas now for TLO, and the second gas has been going for a little while for White Raw. That is actually quite the tongue twister. You want to say White Raw, although White W and R. So that's what makes it difficult. We do have a Stalker and 2 SCVs and 2 Zealots moving in for TLO towards Huck space. Huck space, not Huck. Duckload Raw. White Raw. Why am I saying Huck? So here they go, attacking, getting their things done, managing to hold off this Zealots and Stalker as best they can. And so it looks like those Zealots are going to try and take out some probes mining gas, but they get all the probes off of that 1 gas, but he will immediately place 3 more back in, and the Stalkers here will be able to take out the rest of those Zealots that are annoying the mineral lines. So more Stalkers are going to be warping in now, and it looks like a counterattack is going to be happening. The probe here is going to follow them up to throw down a proxy pylon. 2 Phoenixes now out for TLO in order to try and harass the mineral line, or give scouting, or just try and generally be annoying to the opposing player, because I can't say the Protoss player. But we do have a Twilight Council now going down for TLO to match the Twilight Council from Duckload Raw. And so we have 3 gates to 3 gates. Just one has a Stargate out. Looks like the Phoenix will pick up that Stalker, and so it'll give them a chance to focus it down while that Zealot does move in. The Phoenix taking a little bit of damage as they kind of fly in here. But what are those? Oh, Stalkers blinked away. They blunk away. But it was just, they just poofed. Didn't look like they blinked at all. The Phoenix will pick up another Stalker, and White Raw doing an excellent job microing here, microing those Stalkers back one at a time. But TLO managed to keep up the pressure with his own Stalkers and Zealots warping in. Those Phoenix doing what they can to annoy and actually try and turn the tide of this. He might be beneficial to lift up just 2 Stalkers with 1 Graviton beam just to get them out of the match. But instead he will choose to do 1 at a time, but it looks like they are out of energy. Yes, they are. So they will not be able to lift up anymore. They're probably going to try and stay back. Looks like he didn't mean to grab that one there. He's going to move them out of the way, but the Stalker is just continuing to warp in for Duckload Raw, aka White Raw. And we kind of have a stalemate here. It's like everybody's going to take a minute to build up. Is White Raw going to throw down a Dark Shrine and a Forge? So we got... wonder why he's getting the Forge. Probably for a +1 upgrades, but this Dark Shrine is going to be very difficult for TLO to deal with, unless of course he scouts it, in which case he might throw down a... Ooh, we have a Dark Shrine going down for TLO. So this is a very interesting game, as he will see that there is one going down for White Raw right now. Because as you can see there, he definitely saw that. And I'm sure he clicked on it to find out exactly what it was building. That is one thing I don't quite like where it comes to balance. I mean, you got here, you can see that they're, if you're say TLO, you see this building, but you can't like click on it to find out what it is that's warping in. So I mean, there's some slight differences in their, you know, shape of their warping in, but generally speaking it's just a warp in. But if you're a Terran, then you know, you can see like the factory, like when it's halfway done you can tell that it's a factory. So here comes some of those Dark Templars warping in now, but TLO has a sentry out and he will block off that front gate. He does have 2 photon cannons coming in now. Will he be able to get these photon cannons done and keep up force fields long enough to keep those Dark Templar out? Because if those Dark Templar get in his base, there is no detection until those cannons are done, and now the cannons are done. The Dark Templar are seen, and one warps up above ground, but it is picked up by that Phoenix. That Phoenix is the MVP of this game. It does manage to pick up that Dark Templar that was going to be out of view, that would have crippled TLO's economy, because he has no detection back here, although he was getting an observer. Did he get an observer out already? I didn't think I saw that. Let's check out our units tab here real quick. No observer. He was getting out a warp prism, but if that Dark Templar had made it back here, TLO would have been in real big trouble. So, thought that was a pretty good game. That was very intense there at the end. So I hope you enjoyed that, and forgive me for not uploading more. I feel bad whenever I don't upload every day. So, yep. That's that.